So, this is my wife's childhood SNES controller, and the problem with this one is all of a sudden it stopped working. So what we're gonna do today is to find out why it's not working and try to fix it, and maybe give it a bit of a clean, because I'm not sure when this had a clean ever. Also, just an FYI, there is a bit of cracking on this controller because it has seen so much love, and also a big old chunk here. But I mean, it's just the exterior. I was gonna say it still works, but it doesn't. So yeah, we're gonna take it to the mat, take it apart, and try to fault find it. Yeah, that's it. So let's go. So to get inside this controller, all we need to do is use a Phillips head screwdriver, and there are 5 screws in total we need to get out. And now the back cover should just pop out. There we go. And as we can see, there's really not super much to this. We have the connector here. I'm wondering if this can just pop out, because that would be... Oh, you know what? Let's just take it out first. Take out the shoulder buttons. And that is the main board. And I can't really see anything bad with this board, and I'm thinking maybe there's something wrong with the chip. But first things first, I want to check the connection from here to here and see if any of the connections is loose somehow. So let's do that first. Now it feels like it's been ages since I used my multimeter, but yeah, finally gonna do it. So to test these connections, my probes are actually a bit too big to get into this connector. So what I've done is I've attached the copper wire here, and I will use it to stick it into the controller, and hopefully we will detect continuity in that way. So we're gonna take and start with the first hole here. Maybe this is a bit too long. So let's just check that we get something from this. And we don't. Maybe this wire is enameled or something. It might be. Alright, so I found a better candidate now. It's a bit thicker enameled copper wire. And as we can see, continuity works. So, to the thing I really wanted to do. Maybe I should straighten this out a bit. You know what? I think I'm gonna get a helping hand. And I haven't used this fella in a while as well, so the gang is getting back together. And can I do this in a good way? So I'm thinking it's not gonna hold that. That might work, but let's hold it like this. Okay, so we're gonna start from the first pin to the left, and we're gonna see if we get continuity anywhere. So this one, so that goes only to the first pin. Let's yank it out. Go to the next one. That goes to that one. I love the focus on the camera. Alright, so the third one, does it go anywhere? It goes to the middle one. So I'm guessing this is the second to last one, which it is. And one of these should be the last pin. It's not that one. I'm guessing it's the one to the right. It's not this one either. Meaning, it must be this one. And it's not. Wait, have I lost continuity from this thing? I have not. So which one is the last one? Okay, so it is the last pin. I'm just gonna double check the others. I'm guessing I just didn't push the wire far enough in. Okay, yeah. So for the connection here, for the contact, we know that all the pins are connected to the board. So that's not the issue. So we can put that to the side. Thank you, mister. So the next thing I want to check is under the microscope to see if maybe one of the pins here on this chip is loose. So I'm gonna do that now. This one seems fine. This seems fine. So they don't seem to move. Alright, so all the pins for the chip seem to be fine, and now I basically don't know exactly what I should check, but what I will do is just look around in the chip and come back to you if I've found anything. This resistor is fine. This 3K resistor, let's check that one out. Yeah, that's 2.4K, that seems fine. So this cap doesn't seem to be shorted because this pin of the chip Pin 20 seems to be ground, and as we can see, this side isn't doing anything bad. Can we trace these points together? Okay, we can. So small update just for you to know what's going on. I've traced, let's get something to point with. So I traced all these pads. The that's not copper, that's I think lead or something. And anyway, I forgot, maybe coal. So anyway, all these points that go in this big plane, they are connected to the rightest pin here. So it seems like the input traces for all the buttons work fine. I've also checked the trigger buttons, they go there as well. So yeah, I'm gonna keep looking, see what we can find, and maybe there's a torn trace somewhere else. And if not, I'm thinking the only thing it can be then is the chip. So maybe that needs a reflow. So we're gonna check that. And yeah, if it is the chip, we might be screwed because we don't have a replacement chip. And I checked both resistors, I checked the capacitor, they are fine. So the only thing it can be at this point is a tear in one of these traces, or most likely the chip. But I'm gonna check that out. This looks weird. Let me just show you on the microscope now. The fourth pin here, no, the fifth pin goes up over the only text. It goes here, 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 over to this side. But I'm not getting anything. Wait, just because of that I got something. Okay, I got that one, but there's another issue as well. We have the fourth pin, it goes here, and there's the solder mask is gone. Then it goes here, here, all the way down to this. And it seems like it might get a connection after all. Okay, it does. Damn it. But pin number 3 here, this has an issue, I think, because this goes all this way down here to this. Okay, damn it. Now when I show it, it works. Okay, so that's no problem. I'll keep going. So what I'm thinking now is, since we're suspicious of this chip, I will use my hot air station to get this chip off, because there are some traces running underneath the chip as well. And I want to see where they lead. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm thinking 375 degrees Celsius should be enough. So let's try that out. I'm trying to grab the chip as well. And yeah, that failed instantly. So the chip is off. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep tracing this and see what you can find, if anything. So at this point, I'm not really sure what to do. I'm thinking I'm gonna clean up these pads and apply new solder to them, and also reapply the solder here. But other than that, I'm not sure what could be wrong. But yeah, let's clean up those this chip area, apply new solder to it, and yeah, clean this area up. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, let's go to the microscope. Put a healthy amount of flux on it to be sure to get all of this the solder off. There we go, that looks clean enough. Let's do this side as well. That looks great. I think we have a little bit of blob here. Somewhere in this area. Alright, that looks great. Also I have a new tip. I bought a new set. This one is pretty awesome. Now we're gonna apply some IPA just to clean up the area. Get away the flux and stuff like that. To remove the flux and stuff like that. So that seems fine, and then what I'm thinking now is I'll apply new solder, and then we're gonna fix up these, and we're gonna test it out. So let's apply some more flux to help the solder flow. There we go. And I'm just gonna test out to put some solder on the tip and just move it around a bit because it's a big tip. Maybe that's gonna go well. That's a healthy amount. And let's do the bottom row. And actually, that went really well. Super glad about that one. Wow, that went great. That was awesome. I don't know if you can tell, but that actually made me really happy because the tip I had before wasn't that great, and doing things like this would have been hard. So I'm really happy I've upgraded my tools and it actually gave me something. Yay! Alright, so now with the area clean, I'm thinking we're gonna add a teeny tiny bit of flux. We're gonna use the hot air station and we're gonna reapply the chip, hopefully in a nice way, and an aligned way. Here we go. Oh, damn it. Let the surface tension do its job. I think I need to just bump it a little bit to this side. Oh, that went too far. Damn it. That is horrible. So it needs to go a bit to the right. Let me check that. That's horrible. More to the right. Alright. I need to get better at that. Oh, that's really hot. That is really hot. So the reason why I stopped as well was because I didn't want the board to get too hot. Because if it got too hot, maybe the board would warp and I wouldn't want that. So it's slightly misaligned at the top, but I think that is okay. These are solid too. So that's great. I'm just gonna clean up this area a little bit. Quick interruption. I appreciate you very much for sticking with me this long in this video. If you could, I'd really appreciate a sub, a like, a comment, anything like that. And my goal for this year is to reach 100 subscribers. So if you could help me out with that, that would be awesome. And if I don't reach my goal, I'll be punished and I'll have to swim in Heinz beans for the rest of my life. And we wouldn't want that, would we? Oh no, this sucks. There's no end to this. Okay, so now we're ready to test. I have the controller plugged in, it's right here. I forgot to put the bumpers on, but that doesn't matter because we just want to see if it reacts at all. There we go. I don't know what the problem was, but I fixed it. Anyway, here's the controller. And it's still doing nothing. So that's weird. Okay, it's not doing anything. Oh wait, it does work now. Holy crap. It just took some time. I mean, the start button is really, you really have to like press it in. I'm pressing with all I can. But alright. We might have a start button issue, but I'm guessing that's just because it's a bit dirty. And I tried this controller extensively before, and it really didn't want to work at all. And now I don't know what I did. I probably went back. And it might be that the pads need to be replaced. There we go. And I did test, as I said, this controller extensively before. I did everything I'm doing now. I did long presses, really tried to get it working. And it didn't work, so I'm guessing there still was like a solder issue. But anyway, okay. D-pad works left to right, but it doesn't want to go up, which is annoying. I was gonna try to play the first level. Down works, but up doesn't. Alright, then we have a little bit more work to do. I was gonna clean it anyway, so let's take it back to the mat and try to get it working completely. So, it's time to clean off all the things. I have noticed on this controller pad, as you can see, we have a bit of flux on the up button still. I didn't really clean that off super well. And it looks like we have a trace here down to the start button, so maybe that's also why the start button didn't work as well. So what we're gonna do now is to clean every individual part. And warning, some of these parts don't look too clean, but that's fine. We're gonna fix it, and then we're gonna test the controller again. So let's get going. Alright, so after all that cleaning, I'm very confident it's at least gonna be a bit better. Hopefully it's gonna work perfectly. So let's try it out. I have the controller and we're starting the SNES. So far so good. Let's press start. Instantly. It was probably the flux all along, but it obviously needed a bit of a clean. So this time, let's see if we can get to World 1 and play it. And we actually can't. Alright, well, I thought the video was gonna end here, but there's a problem with the up button. Left, right works, down works as well, because Mario is doing like a bumping noise, but we still have to figure out what's going on with the up button. So yeah, everything else seems to work fine. Alright, so we're going back and seeing what can cause an issue with the up button. Maybe there's something wrong with the chip, maybe there's something with the trace. Let's see and find out. Alright, so I found something interesting. For the pad that goes from the up button to the chip, it is the second pin here. As you can hear, we have continuity, but we seem to also have continuity to the first pin, third, and even fourth. So I think I need to redo this chip and make sure there are no bridges. And I'm just gonna double check all the other pins as well. I think the bottom is fine. Okay, these two seem to bridge as well. These two are bridging. These are. These aren't. These are. These are. And these are. Alright, so let's fix that. So we're coding with the microphone now. I mean, microscope. And I'm hoping now we don't have any bridges, and it looks way better, I think. So we'll see. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. It all looks good. Great so far. Okay, that was me, accidentally. Alright, that looks great. So I'm just gonna clean this up a bit more and we're gonna test it. Alright, so we're back at the TV again and I'm gonna try the controller for like the 50th time. And I'm pretty hopeful. I think now it's gonna work perfectly. So let's hope I'm not wrong. So I'm starting the SNES and let's see. And so you can see this is the controller. You can maybe see the crack here. Start button works flawlessly. Okay, now we need to test if the up button works. And it does. Amazing. Alright, let's play some Mario. Wait. Oh. So it jumped like that. That was a bit annoying. Alright. You didn't see that. Anyway, it works great. So I'm really happy with it. Yeah. And now also, before, I just want to say that whichever button I pressed here, all these buttons did this, but now it's only Y and X. Like I got scared because when you have the menu open, you can't move, and I thought, oh no, the D-pad is broken, but as you can see, it's just because of the menu. Alright, great. So, that's it for this video, I guess. Thanks for watching, thanks for sticking by. And also one last thing I want to mention. This control was really dirty, but my wife isn't an only child, and her brother, he thinks that washing his hand is more like of a recommendation, if you know what I mean. So yeah, my wife, super clean. Anyway, thanks for watching, like, subscribe, comment if you want, all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.